Kia ora everyone, and welcome to our Wednesday Zoom. Amazing part of the week for us all, halfway through the week. Hope you all have had a great week so far. And we also reached our 20,000 milestone in Momentum Tech, which is quite an awesome milestone in the
Yeah.
last two to 3 weeks. So I thought it was going to be by Christmas, but Christmas came early, and looks like we'll
Mm.
be heading into the new year and probably into the 30, 40K, I reckon. Um, the way this is going anyway, it's just flying. It's probably the fastest growing that I've seen in a while. What we're going to do is going to kick off. Vicky's going to be doing a testimonial tonight, and then Ari's going to kick us off with her training with dropping the T on using threads. So it's without using videos, so which is pretty cool for all of us. Um, as another avenue for us to build our business on the side as well. And we can also use, I think we can use threads through Buffer, I think. I'm not too sure, but I'm guessing we can. So you can create those posts and set them up to post at a certain time. But we're going to kick it off with Vicky with her testimonial.
Oh, cool. Thank you, Andre. Thank you, everyone. So, yeah, Ari asked me just to share a quick update as to how I've been going because I have been one of those people that came on board with the first opportunity, first $10 club, Live Good. And I went like full on, started my very first TikTok and was doing a TikTok video every day in between work and just the to and fro of everyday life. And my target audience at the time was people working a 9 to 5, wanting to earn residual income or build something alongside their full-time jobs. And so with what ended up happening with me is I did pretty well, got a few people on board, which was cool. But then, as with everything in life, life happens. And I ended up getting quite busy because I had to change roles in the job that I had. And because I had to retrain, it just took my focus and a lot of my energy. So I found that when I get home, when you're learning a new job, you just get so tired. And a lot of us are doing these opportunities so that we don't have to have that as a problem. So, but jobs to me, my job is a blessing and it was cool to go through that time. But once I went through that training period and transitioned through that as fast as possible, I decided, okay, now I want to get back to the $10 clubs now, and also the $20 club too at that time. And so I decided to reconnect. I mean, people may have even noticed that I wasn't always, I think I missed a couple of Zooms. But I think what I want to share is when you're building long term, it doesn't matter if you come in and out, come in and out. I think for me, my approach to these types of businesses, because it's not my first rodeo, so to speak. I've been involved in quite a few different businesses. Some I've done quite well in, and then others have been scams, to be honest. So for me, I've learned a lot. And I think my approach when I first started getting my very first network marketing business, when you're fresh to this industry, you go full on and then you invite your family and then you get burnt, but you learn. So I learned through the first two network marketing opportunities that not to approach the same people in the same way. And then I think I went into like a third network marketing opportunity. That time I didn't actually approach family and friends. I started to do things a bit differently. And I'll be honest, like a lot of the opportunities are really good opportunities, and the products are really good too. So it was never about that, but I don't know. I think I'm one of those people that likes to chase shiny things. And what I found in life, because I am that way, like I know what my issues can be. Like I go into something, I go full on, and then I'm like, oh, I'm bored of this. Because I'm like a creative type person. My mind, like once it gets bored, I just sort of like, I'm over that type thing. But what I've learned and what I wanted to just quickly share today came in the first opportunity, Live Good. I looked at the model and I looked at the opportunity to grow something over time. And because I'd learned from past years of going in and out of different network marketing things, what some were products and some were digital products. But what I've learned is that you have to have a long-term approach because I think what sometimes can
Yeah.
happen, and it's happened to me too, you see everyone else at the top doing really well. Like you might look at someone like Leanne and go, oh, she said in her testimony she started in January and now look, she's got like 8,000 members or whatever, you know, in her matrix. But what I have learned over the years because of different things that I've tried, and I guess the self, like reviewing yourself and the way that you are and then growing and personally developing along the way, I've noticed that you can't compare yourself to someone's journey because people won't know that Leanne's actually very savvy and quite onto it because of other industries that she's been involved in. And some people will say to Ari, oh, what are you doing that I'm not doing? But people don't know, like Ari's been a content creator since we were young. She's always had a camera. She's always been making she used to, when we were kids, do shows for us and we had to watch. We were forced to watch. And then once she found a video camera, she would film it. So we've got like VHS tapes of us, like all my little cousins, Ari filming while our parents were drinking in the kitchen. But then 20 years later, you have this footage that she created and you're kind of like, oh, that's so cool. That's such a gift now. Her content creating game, it's part of who she is. So I don't even compare myself to her because even though I'm a video creator and a photographer, I don't like being in front of the camera. So when it comes to sharing on social media, I don't compare myself with anyone. I do what I'm comfortable doing just because I don't want people to feel discouraged and think TikTok's the only way you can grow your business or Facebook's the only way. Like there are so many different online strategies that you can learn. And that's the thing I want to emphasize before I hand it back is be in here to learn. Don't have that approach where you're going to be a Leanne or a Ari. You're going to be yourself and you're going to do your own journey. And look, if it takes you 6 months to 6 years, doesn't matter. It doesn't because time's going to pass anyway. So you may as well choose your path. Like for me, I've chosen to stop chasing shiny things, stick to the few things that I want to be committed to so that over the next years, and I'm saying years, guys, I'm not saying, oh, I'll give this 6 months. No, I'm going to give this years because the years are going to pass. So I may as well stay committed, learn the online space, be teachable, learn how to do email campaigns, learn how to do all the skills that I might feel a little bit uncomfortable with. Be honest with myself. Sorry, I don't want to be on TikTok. So I'm okay with that. I'm okay. I did that. I gave it a go, but it's not me. But you know what is me is emailing. So I love the MLG, is it MLG? Yeah, MLG strategy. But I know there's so much more that I can learn, like how to schedule the emails. And I love that. I don't mind paying to get free, or not free leads, but paying to get leads and just sending it out and not having to always put myself out there online for me, it doesn't roll with my personality. So yeah, so my encouragement, as I hand it back to you, Andre, is to everyone, choose what works for you. Be honest with yourself. Don't compare your business journey with anybody else. Be uniquely yourself and choose the things you want to learn and then go for it and ask questions and don't be afraid. So that's what I wanted to share and that everyone's doing amazingly well. And thank you.
Thanks, Vicki.
Awesome. Thank you very much,
Thank
Vicki.
you.
And just to clarify on what you're talking about, I was just reading about that as well. Do not compare yourself to the people that you see out there because you don't know their background or their story, but that's her preference. But yeah, each and everyone's different. We need to go out there and learn as much as we can to knowledge up to get to that level as well. Hey, so I'm going to hand over to Ari. He's going to spill the tea on us. With some threads.
And so I just also wanted to reiterate that remember your superpower is yours. It's taken me about 20 years to get to where I am now. No one wanted to watch me, all my videos that I created, all my shows, threads I've been excited to share with you and spill the tea. You can see that, eh? Okay, so I'm just going to present. Now I'm going to go hard and fast because I know that probably all of us don't have long attention, just to respect your time too. So threads, what is threads? If you don't know what it is basically like Twitter or X, but Meta owns it. So it's their competition. So they took the idea from Twitter/X and created it for Facebook, basically. So that's what Threads is. It's great for beginners. You can grow really quickly on this. So really great for your business. You can also share videos and images, but it's one place where they encourage you to keep it short, sharp, and sweet. So already it sounds like, okay, sounds a little bit easier than what I thought it was going to be. You can post quick thoughts, opinions, stories, questions, and updates. That already is like, okay, tell me more. Well, this is what it's about. Your message must be simple. If people can't understand it in 2 seconds, then they just purely won't engage. So try and keep it one idea per thread. This is an example on the right-hand side here from Samira Hadid. The world keeps getting better and better as we feel more close to each other than ever before. I feel happy when I know I have a family I can count on whenever I need help. What a happy world. So it's different. We have to get our mind around how we can communicate in a short amount of words, engage with people, if you know what I mean. So let's go to the next one. These are all tips. Start with a scroll stopping hook. Your first line makes or breaks virality. And winning hooks include like a bold opinion, a relatable pain, a surprising statement, a promise of value, keep it under 8 words. By the way, I'm not going to read every slide, just so you know. But you can see there, B. Mofe Prince is saying, oh, I got the Threads app, following tab now too. Our little baby is growing up. Now, this is when Threads first came out. So scroll stopping hook. Make it about them, not you. People only engage when they feel seen. Now, Alexis, she created Threads to Millions, and that's a digital course that I purchased off Riley, actually, in January this year. Like I said, I just stuck to TikTok because I didn't want to learn new information. But I still bought the course, and she's the one that people go to learn how to grow their business and sell stuff on Threads. She talks about using your emotion, validating people who are watching you and following you, and using you more than I. So already, what do you guys think about the app so far? You can pop it in the chat, or you can just voice.
Ari, is this on Facebook or is this a separate app?
This is a separate app, so it's owned by Meta.
Okay. I think I'm on Threads, but I don't know where to go and look. Once you post your Threads, where do you go and look to see if there's any feedback, or because I don't know if I'm just jumping the gun at the moment, but I'm not always sure where to go and look for feedback.
Yeah, I know what you mean, because that's exactly my story when I got on Threads too. It's a little bit different. It's not easy to find, but once you learn it, but what I'll do is I'll do a screen recording of how to find that on my phone, and I'll pop it up on our chat, because that was the most annoying thing that I thought when I started on Threads. But I'm glad that you are already on there already. The next one, conversation content. Oh, conversation over content. So you know how on IG or Instagram, we're constantly posting, you have to look aesthetically pleasing to get the views, reels, and there's like all these different algorithms for the different ways that you post, whether it be stories, carousels, all of that. Here, it's just conversation. Create a conversation. Interaction. So it means that you might end up spending more time on Threads than on TikTok answering comments, but you're more likely to convert because people are there for a reason. They want to connect and they want to build trust, and it's a great place to build your brand, especially because it's still untapped. Threads isn't Instagram, it's interaction driven. And then I've got an example just over here where somebody's asked a question. So you can ask a question. Do you edit your reels on IG or CapCut? And then Buffer out of nowhere, and we know Buffer because we use Buffer, says it depends. It's more complicated edit, and so on. And then that person's probably like, oh my gosh, gotcha. Wow, you guys replied. But that's it, creating conversation. So remember, it's almost like you can literally just be you. Choose who you want, choose you to be. And obviously we want to do this to build our businesses. By the way, I can't see the chat, so if anyone sees any questions come through the chat, please just maybe Andre, you can answer or ask out on here. But yeah, conversation. So that's really nice and simple. I don't have that much more to share because I'm going to open it up for questions and answers. But consistency creates compounding. Virality is rarely random. So there's some tips here as well. I've got an example there also. It's if we take ourselves out of the TikTok phase, which most of us have just learned or maybe even still learning, and we put ourselves into a space of, okay, now I've got to learn a whole new app. It's so much easier than like learning how to edit a video in app, put the words over, captions, what not to say, hashtags, what not to, what to say to get people to see your videos. Here, just be you and use very impactful words. And I've got heaps of examples that you can all use. And I'll also take some from Threads to Millions and pass them on to you guys as well. So you can copy and paste and make it yours using ChatGPT. Emotion is algorithm. People don't share information, they share feelings. And Alexis says viral threads usually spark a relief, empowerment, surprise. OMG, same. I feel that way too. Inspiration, or they make people feel something that they'll want to spread your message for you. And right there, I've got some examples that I use through ChatGPT to create something for us and our businesses. So I've got some examples there that I'll copy and paste for you all to pop into your threads as well. So how does it work for us as we build our businesses? Does it mean that I have to give up one to do the other? Nah, it just means choose the one that you think is going to give you the results. Even if you tried it for a week and you just posted 3 times a day, just 2 sentences, but powerful sentences, it could literally change your business. And you could be, because you want to drive people to your link in bio, that could be your MLGS for social media, if you know what I mean. That's how you could get your pre-enrollments and things like that. Why threads? I think, not everyone in our team, and this is me having one-on-ones with people, they don't want to put their face online. And so this is another option to be able to do so. Here are some other examples as well. The wildest part, some of us joined Momentum Tech with 0 expectations and somehow ended up feeling hopeful about our future again. I mean, already that makes me feel like, yeah, it does. It makes me feel so hopeful that there's something bigger than what we see right in front of us, than being stuck in a 9 to 5, even though we might love it or not, or have an entrepreneurial business on the side that's like wearing us out, knowing that this is just building as long as we're paying our subscription. We're already a step ahead. So this is where I hand it over to you. Now it's your turn. Create your account, drop it in the chat. If you've got an account, just press the number 1 if you've got an account. If not, don't press a number yet. You're going to create your account. You're going to set up your bio. I put some examples in our chat earlier today. Just be consistent, post 3 times a day. And they don't have to be, they could be like a picture, one of your videos from TikTok anyway, with a little blurb, or just words. So now I'm going to open it up for anyone who has any questions to fire away. If there's anything in the chat, I'm just going to stop the share so I can see what's happening.
Just want to say that you can share them through Instagram, I think it's through Reels or Post.
Yeah,
or the post function.
Yeah.
You can toggle it to share on Threads, but it can't be a big blurb. So it's only limited to a certain amount it can send. Post on Instagram and Reels at the same time. So you're hitting two targets right there as well.
Yeah, and Facebook too. So if you toggle
Yes.
like all 3, they just want to dominate, Meta want to dominate. So I reckon that, that's definitely a way that you could do that. Thank you for mentioning that. What we have is only $10 USD. If we fell into the digital marketing space, people would buy that and they'd upgrade because it's AI. And that already, it's SI actually, synthetic intelligence. That's the next level up from AI. So I just want to envision everyone. So we've got one person who's going to download the app. Amazing. Fire away. Any questions? Does anyone have anything before I move on? We've got 5 minutes left.
So the post that Momentum Tech have on the $10 package, could you use those posts on Threads as well?
Like the Matrix.
Like the posts that we get for momentum check for social media, and they even James he puts up on the Facebook page as well. He puts up like a AI photo and a little blurb as well. So can we use those as well?
Yeah, we can use those too. Yep, we can use anything on there. But I really do believe that if we can get on the bandwagon over there, since TikTok's saturated, we've hit 20K in our business, and America is now like going up, and then South Africa's number 2. So it's going to be very hard for us to stand out on TikTok soon, because it's going to be like Live Good, where there's like 1 million, 2 million people trying to use TikTok. So I think if we did try, like, if you want to though, try Threads, it could really make a difference for us, and just utilize what we're already using. You could even just double post what you put on TikTok. Like Lisa posted her TikTok on her Threads account. So it's like you can repurpose. And I do believe Buffer Threads is on there, because I've seen it. Yeah, I think yeah, it's definitely on there. Pop a 1 in the chat if you are going to give it a go this week. I'm going to give it a go. I'll follow up as well. No, I just want to follow up because I want us to get results in, because I've seen us all just work our butts off. I want it to be encouraging for everybody.
Hey, kia ora, Ari.
Kia ora.
Hey, just a question about MLGS. I'm not too sure if because I'm capped at 9,000 emails. You can go past 9,000. I'm not too sure if you're aware of that, or you know how to go past that. I know the yeah, just trying to find out how you get past 9,000 and carry on.
Yeah, 100%. I noticed that too. I hit the 9,000 area, and now you just can't send in anything more. You have to choose who you want them to go to. I'll reach out to Leanne and I'll see what she well, I'll definitely put that on the list to ask.
Cool, thank you.
Yeah, I do. Thank you. By the way, congratulations to everyone who has ranked up, and those who have had a pre-enrollee come in to Save Club as well through your email GS or NT. We're moving forward. It's only just going to get better from here, no matter where you are at, even with social media, or if you're not sure what we're even talking about half the time in the chat, just know that you can reach out to your upline, who can spend that time with you. I'm also available for one-on-ones as well. All right. Have a good night.
Awesome. Thanks, Ari. Thanks, everybody.